Hey guys, Zizzac here. Yeah, don't mind my setup I'm using right now. My friend Dharak let me borrow his camera for a while, so for right now I've got a free camera. But there's no tripod, so I'm gonna have to hold it for a while, but hey, free camera, I can't complain. So I'm gonna do a quick review of the new battle packs that are coming out. They have Chaos Aranaut, a picture of them on the left side, or right side, sorry. So that's pretty much how you can tell that the new ones. You can see it's got 2 new battle gear, 3 new Bakugan, and some cards. And I'm not entirely sure if these are the cards that came with it, but if they're not, bite me. So we get a green ability card called Golden Benefit. It says, play during a battle if you're playing with at least 1 gold gear in this game. Any text on the gate card that only affects certain types of Bakugan now affects your Bakugan as well. That's pretty cool. So like character cards that give double bonuses to certain Bakugan will affect you too if you play this. And we got a blue ability card with a power level of 2 called Dark Stomp. You just play it during a battle and add Gs. It's got 100 Aquos and 150 Darkus. And then we have a red ability card called Mystic Chancer, which goes with the special, I will always call it special attack, Super Assault Bakugan that comes with it. It's a dice thrower, and it says, play the start of a battle where you have a Mystic Chancer. Reroll your die and swap printed G powers with your enemy. That can be really, really good or really bad. It's really iffy. And we got a silver gate card called Fire Swamp. Good Aquos and Pyrus abilities. Nothing for Chaos. A copper card called Doomfield. I really like this one. It's got an awesome picture of Saber with his Chompix battle gear on. It says, at the start of a battle, all gear and traps in use piles are removed from the game. That can be really good, like comboed off of a rock hammer, maybe, to just remove any battle gear traps that your opponent has. Then we got a gold gate card called Krakix, which goes with the Krakix Bakugan, and instead of doubling their G power, it actually, I'm not going to focus. Maybe I can get it to, no. It gives you plus 50 G power for each point of power level, so that can be really, really good too. Okay, so let's check out the Bakugan that came with this. We got a Aquos Aranaut. And just a quick note, I don't know why one of the secondary colors for Aquos this season is red. It just doesn't really fit for me. But this is him in his closed form. And opened up. He likes to stick. Let's try that again. No. No. There we go. Here he is opened up. He's got a nice red visor with his orange hair thing. And unlike in the show, whenever he puts battle gear on, the front part does not fold forward anymore. So some battle gear like Battle Saber, for instance, are not going to fully open on this guy. But he's got little hands on the back of his wing parts that fold out, like that. And the cool thing is his feet actually have a joint in them, so you can almost say he has like knee articulation. This is hard to do with one hand. So that's pretty cool. Like, see, you can move the foot like that. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. And his G power is... where is it on this guy? 650. I know the camera's not going to focus on it, but take my word for it. Up next, we have someone I've been wanting for a while. We have a Darkus Dharak. Now, I've been really excited to get this guy ever since I saw the first pictures of him. especially when I saw him on Bakugan Dimensions. He just looks awesome on there. And I've kind of been watching some of the episodes like in the morning just to see what's happening. And I was so happy when he finally opened up. And I was like, oh man, he's going to have such an awesome voice. No. He talks like the Joker. High-pitched, annoying voice. It really ruined it for me. Anyways, let's open him up. See, he opens up pretty big. He's got the nice yellow horns that you don't have to pull out. Red eyes. I just really like how he looks. And he actually has 4 feet that you can pull out down here. With one hand. Come on. Broke his tail. Like that. And for him to accept battle gear, he actually pushes his tail down like I just did a second ago by accident. And his wings fold down like that. Now let's check out the Super Assault Bakugan. This is Chaos Mystic Chancer. This is a dice thrower, and it's my first dice thrower, and it's a little odd. Let's see if it even opens up, for one. Yeah, and here's my main problem with this guy. The magnet in him is not... Oh, there he goes. Is usually not strong enough for him to open up when you roll him on a gate card. And it's usually not a big deal, but for him, he has to open up on the gate card so he can reveal his G-Power. So, yeah, I mean, you can see he's going to open up now that I'm saying that, but a lot of times he just won't open up. And you can also see that he never really throws his dice. It just lands there. So somebody could just pick the highest G-Power, which is, I believe, 750 on this? Yeah. And just set it in there. So every time he rolls, if it doesn't throw it, it's going to be 750. Here he is opened up. He's got a huge face up here and these little arms on the side, which for some reason actually has movable hands on each side, and they can fold all the way in. No idea why. He does have some more manual parts. He's got feet, kind of dragonoid feet, and he's got something like a tail on the back there. And the G-powers on his die are 300, 650, 350, 500, 750, and 500. So nothing really that big. I mean, it's a really big chance and just really not worth playing. Let's get Aranaut to volunteer for us. First one we're going to look at is Zukanator. I've heard it said Zukanator, I've heard it said Zukanator, you'll never know. It's this tube, kind of Vilantor looking a little bit, in Pyrus color. This is a copper version. You can see it has a slant, so when it stands on the Bakugan, it's actually going to be at an angle shooting up. So let's find the pegs, and let's open them up. Maybe I just give it a little tap. There we go. And I don't know if this happens to all of them, but for mine, the top part will never come out like that. It always gets stuck. Here it is opened up on Aranaut. It's pretty much just a gigantic... They call it a magma launcher on the description, but that's just a little too much. It's got these little winglets that come down that have maybe lasers on them. Like, the main thing about these battle gear, you can pretty much make up whatever you want about what's on them. It's got 2 little cannons up here, and the big cannon up here with like kind of a gear shape to it. It also has kind of a crosshairs molding on the lid part. Anyways, he opens up to 90 Gs, which is pretty good. And let's check out his reference card. Blue back as usual. Now here's something, it has a power level of 1. Now, this is the first time I've ever seen this on a Battle Gear card. I don't quite know what it means. Some have speculated that it means you can't play it, period, until the power level reaches 1. Some people say you can just play it for the G-Power boost, you just don't get any abilities until the power level is 1. Of course, Spin Master has no official response, and they probably won't until the next season comes out. But, anyways, it's got a nice illustration of Zukanator right there. Its abilities are for Chaos and Subterra, which is weird because it's a obviously Pyrus-colored magma launcher. It doesn't have anything to do with Pyrus. Its Chaos ability is, if your Bakugan has the lowest printed G-Power, you get plus 150 G-Power. That's okay, nothing game-changing. And the Subterra is, this is kind of funny, if your Bakugan has the lowest printed G-Power, you get plus 100 G-Power. It's the same exact thing as the Chaos ability, except 50 less G-Power. It's just kind of a kick in the nuts to Subterra players. So, yeah, overall, it's okay. I'm sure people can find a use for it. Alright, now let's get Dharak in here and try out probably my favorite Battle Gear so far. It just barely beats Twin Destructor as my favorite. See, it's almost like an arrow shape, except like a boxed arrow shape. Pretty cool. This is the copper version as well. DNA code over here. Pretty cool. So, let's open them up. Yeah. Now that's awesome. This is definitely the coolest looking Battle Gear I have. He just gets these huge knife, dagger, arm things. It just looks awesome. And with other Bakugan, like Helix Dragonoid, when you put it on, it actually looks like his arms are holding it. It's pretty awesome. I mean, it has little panels up here that fold out. This flips up. It's got these back here, which almost, you can maybe say are like boosters, I like to think. Yeah, awesome looking. His abilities card has a cool picture drawn there. Its abilities are for Aquos and Pyrus, so at least they got this one right. The Aquos ability is, flip a coin. If heads, your enemy must swap their Bakugan with another Bakugan in their used or unused pile. So that can be kind of tricky. The Pyrus ability, I love, is, if this battle is on an enemy gate, your Bakugan gains G-Power equal to the gate's Subterra bonus. That's pretty good. I mean, as far as I can tell, you get... Oh, I'm sorry. By the way, that's a 100 G power boost. So you get 100 Gs when you play this, if it's a Pyrus, and you get the Subterra bonus on top of that. So that's a huge power boost. That's one of the other reasons why I love this thing. So that's for my review on one of the new battle packs. Brawler packs, I don't know what they're called. Thank you guys for watching. More reviews coming soon. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.